Lighting the flame. Hi YouTube, this is Kristen Moonrise. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about this week's new moon in Leo on Thursday, July 24th. So I personally welcome you to Leo season. This is the best season of the year, as everyone knows. I am a Leo sun, and I'm so excited about this season and this topic, and it's great. We're kicking off the beginning of Leo season with a new moon right at the beginning, so that's pretty cool. And definitely stay to the end of this video as I have two things for you. So here's a chart for the new moon in Leo, Thursday, July 24th, 2:11 p.m. Houston, Texas, Central Daylight Time. Sun and moon are conjunct at 2 degrees and 8 minutes of Leo in the 10th house of career. We also have Mercury in the 10th house, so lots of Leo leadership energy here. So Leo is the sign of pride, loyalty, exuberance, courage, leadership, and when we put it all together in the 10th house, we get shine and recognition in leadership and career. So we've been working on ourselves, on our self-esteem, we have been shining, and we accept the recognition of our hard work. But what's next? That's lighting the flame. And so when we talk about how we should show up as leaders, we talk about properly positioning ourselves and being intentional about our presence, our speech, and so that we are presenting ourselves as confident. And so we tend to be thinking about ourselves a lot when we think about leadership as individuals. But Leo is also about bringing out the confidence in others. And we don't, at this point in our journey, we don't need to prove ourselves as leaders. We know that we already are leaders. And so now is the time to really shine the light on others. And this is for those that don't yet see their own power, that don't yet see their own light. And this is because we can do this because we know that shining a light on others does not diminish our own. And so, naturally speaking, this is a time for mentorship, alliance, authority, connection, creativity, expression, activation, recognition, building, and amplifying others. In this new era of leadership, we readily and honestly encourage others in their strengths as we lead by example. It's about knowing when to pull back and when to move forward. And just as leaders do, we assess the environment before we make a move. We assess the individuals that are learning from us before we make blanket advice and give them blanket advice. So Leo is not stoic or static. Leo is very in tune with its emotions, with others' emotions, and the energy of the environment. And since Mercury, the planet of communication and messaging, is also in 10th house Leo, I wanted to mention this interaction that I had. So recently I had a consultation with a client who has her native Mercury in Leo, and she asked a very good question. How do I embody my Mercury in Leo? How can I embody more of it? And that's a great question. And I told her, which is also the advice that I'll give here in this video, is that in your communication and messaging, make other people feel seen and heard. There's a lot of technicality, and there was a lot of technicality in her field of work. And so she needed to really meet people where they were. And so I told her to picture yourself having a bunch of pillows and cushions, all types of pillows and cushions. And so make other people feel comfortable by having square pillows for those who like square pillows and circular round pillows for those who like circular round pillows. Same for those who like tassels and buttons and patterns and embroidery and everything, and like buttons on their cushions, any and everything. So make sure that you are properly prepared and messaging to all of those clients who are coming to you. and don't necessarily speak the technical speak, but speak to them in their language so that they can get that one-on-one custom experience with you. And the same goes with dating and really with any type of communication with people. It's really good to understand where they are and talk to them from that point, not try to force, you know, what you know onto them, but figuring out where you need to meet them in the conversation, whatever the conversation may be. So, again, this new moon and Mercury in 10th house Leo is about already knowing that you are a leader and fully showing up so that you may lead by example to those who naturally look up to you. And it's about mentorship and highlighting what makes them unique. We are light workers, meaning that we aren't just in it for ourselves, we are making change by lighting one flame at a time. So, if you want to go deeper into this topic and learn how you can best show up as a leader, as a mentor, and how to best communicate that according to your specific skills, book an identity deep dive with me. It's jam packed, full of information, full of things that I'm sure that you're going to continue to come back to. And I've left the link in the description box below. And I can't speak of the importance of mentorship without mentioning my own mentor, Mina Irfan of the Universe Guru. She hosted a two-part masterclass on the frequency of certainty that I personally attended live. It helped me get clear on how I'm meant to be a leader, how I'm meant to show up as an individual, because it's not going to look the same from person to person. So, all of the things that I was feeling, she really helped me just own that and know that that is my superpower. And so the masterclass is only one payment of $22. Yes, just $22. And this is all about if you're really unsure about what your superpower is, but you're ready to own whatever it is and move forward in your life. So I do earn a commission by aligning with the Universe Guru brand. I've linked the Frequency of Certainty Masterclass in the description box. Again, just $22. It is a steal. I hope that you enjoyed this video on the new moon in Leo on Thursday, July 24th. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.